Can you believe there's actually 13 fruits and vegetables on here? I didn't see them all at first, so I hope there's some that you haven't seen before and we were able to show you which ones they were. Well, we're going to do an activity together, and we're going to do it at the activity station. But first, we're going to listen to the directions. It's about fruits and vegetables, and at each of the workstations, there are 5 different vegetables and 5 different fruits. Adults, what I'd like you to do is talk to your family and write the names of all of them on a worksheet. And kids, while you're identifying each one and talking about what each one is, I'd like you to draw a picture of each one on your paper. After you do that, wash your hands and then start to clean the fruits and the vegetables. And then you get to taste them. So I want you to smell them. I want you to look at them and look at the colors. I'd like you to feel and see if they're smooth or if they're rough. When you taste them, see if they're sweet or if they're bitter or if they taste good or they don't taste good. And then what I'd like you to do is write down a list of 5 fruits and 5 vegetables that both you adults and your children will eat as a part of your healthy meals. Well, welcome back. Did you enjoy that activity? So what did you think? Did you try any new vegetables or fruit when we did the Strive for 5 activity? And what are some things that you learned about fruits and vegetables when you tasted them or felt them? Those are all great things. Thank you for sharing those. And remember to fill half of your plate with fruits and vegetables. That's really important. I've mentioned it a couple of times. So try to remember that half of your plate should come from fruits and vegetables. Adults, here's some tips for using vegetables and fruits and making them affordable in your diet. If you buy them in season, the fruit tastes better and it's cheaper. And local farmers markets usually offer better prices and better quality than you can find at some of the local stores. There are some local stores that carry affordable fruit and vegetables here in Cleveland, and they include Mark's and Aldi and Save-A-Lot. So check for sales by reading ads and saving coupons. The other really good resource for fruits and vegetables is the Greater Cleveland Food Bank, and they're here to help all families that need help. So if you need a source for fruits and vegetables and other food items, please contact the local food bank. You can also plan out your meals and make a grocery list and stick to your list. If you actually do that, you avoid shopping when you're hungry and picking up different things that aren't on the list. It makes you save money. Sometimes, if you buy canned or frozen fruit or vegetables, they may be less expensive. So look for low sodium versions or fruit that is canned in juice instead of syrup. Syrup means that they took the juice and added a whole bunch of sugar to it. Also, if you purchase in smaller amounts, there's less waste. Use everything. In my house, if we start to have vegetables that start to get a little overripe, we make soup or stew or casseroles. And sometimes with the fruits, we end up mixing it with some yogurt and making a smoothie out of it. And these things and practicing these things will save you some money. Well, there's another way to save money too, and that has to do with growing and planting your own vegetables. Another way, like I said, is to use pots or a garden to make things grow. Well, my parents taught me to grow vegetables when I was a very young girl. And when my husband's company eliminated his job, we were able to purchase seed packets very inexpensively and start our own garden. Well, we grew a ton of cherry tomatoes and tomatoes that year, but other things that we've grown in the past have been things like zucchini and string beans, lettuce and cabbage, carrots, and even watermelon. Growing vegetables can be done at home or in a community garden where people share the vegetables that are grown. The city of Cleveland has a program called the Summer Sprout Program, and they report both children and parents that grow their own vegetables eat more vegetables and save money on groceries. Well, it's a great way to get to the My Plate goal for vegetables. Start a garden in your yard, or plant pots on your deck, such as tomatoes or beans or peppers or cucumbers or herbs. Do you think that you would like to plant your own garden? Well, we're going to have another activity time, so let's listen to the directions and then we'll go back to the activity table. For this activity, we're going to work at your station and you're going to find seed packets and egg cartons and potting soil and water. What we're going to do is we're going to start growing vegetables from seeds, and you'll have the chance to plant those in a garden at home. Each of you can take tomatoes, you can take peppers and string beans, and you can take these home and put them in a sunny place and care for them. You can eat the vegetables when they grow, so please make sure to wash your hands after this activity. Welcome back! Did you like planting the seeds? Will you try to eat the vegetables when they grow? Well, maybe they can be a part of the Strive for 5 fruit and vegetables that you eat every day. We're going to start talking about other habits. So far we've learned a great deal about healthy food and healthy eating habits, but there are other healthy habits that will help you be healthy weights and help you maintain your healthy habits. The next healthy habit is exercise. So I want you to take a look at this picture, and what are the children doing in this picture? It looks to me like they're having a good time. They're smiling a lot. How does this picture make you feel? And what would you think of every day if you could go outside to play, to take walks or play tag, or maybe pick up a game of kickball or soccer, maybe riding a bike or rollerblading? And what if we turned on your favorite music and had a dance party? Right now, everybody get up. We're going to turn on the music and dance. Woo, that was fun. So let's talk. Now I'm all hot. So what if it was a hot summer day and we went to the recreation center to swim and play in the water? Do you think this would be fun? Well, it would, and it's good for your body. Exercise helps you burn off calories from food, and calories are energy that comes from food, so we need those. And if we exercise and use up the calories we eat, we can maintain a healthy weight. Those are the reasons that we want to exercise. So I want you to remember these words. Let's move. So everybody say it together. Let's move. A few years ago, the First Lady Michelle Obama started a program to help keep children and families more fit, and it was called Let's Move. So moving means that our body is in motion. Let's move means less sitting and more activity. Exercise is fun, but it also helps us get strong muscles, a strong bones, and a strong heart. And it helps lower blood pressure and relieves stress, and that lets you sleep better. So it also helps keep you a healthy weight. So just a reminder, say it with me one more time. The First Lady Michelle Obama had 2 words that were really important. Let's move. So there's a problem. We find that people want and should be moving more, but children and adults are exercising less and less. So we're spending more time in sitting activities like being on the computer and watching television and being on the video games or on your cell phones instead of getting up and going to do things. So instead of watching TV after dinner, find fun activities to do like walking or going on a bike ride with the neighbors. Go together, go with other families. But start to shut off those devices. Start to shut off the TV and leave the cell phones at home and go play outside. Shut off the video games and the computer and go on a bike ride. Lowering the amount of time watching TV and playing with phones and the computer or video games makes more time to move our bodies. So those 2 words that are so important for you to remember are, say them together, let's move. Another healthy habit that we can practice is drinking water. Another group of very smart people did a study about people that drank a lot of water, and then they looked at the number of people that drank a lot of sugar drinks. So sugar drinks are like lemonades and fruit punches and sodas, and although they're very sweet, they're not good for your body. And they compared children and they compared adults that drank the sugar drinks versus those that did not drink them. And they found that both children and adults that drank the sugar drinks gained a lot of weight. Water has 0 calories, so it can help keep your weight in a healthy range. Another group of people found that when kids did not drink enough water, they ate less vegetables and fruit, they drank more sugary drinks, they ate more fast food, and did less exercise. So drinking water is a really important habit that affects other healthy habits. Another habit that we can do is meal planning. And when children are included in meal planning and food preparation, they enjoy eating what's prepared. Many families plan their meals together for a week at a time. The MyPlate website recommends planning the meals together and displaying them up on a chalkboard or on the refrigerator for everybody to see. And also talking about what each family member can do to help prepare the meal will help generate excitement and togetherness. It's always better to do things together to support each other in your new habits. So let's take some time to gather at the activity tables again, and we're going to do 2 things while we're there. The first activity that we're going to do is plan meals using the MyPlate picture. Plan 1 breakfast, 1 lunch, and 1 dinner, so a whole day's worth of meals, and then talk about what each of you would like to do to help make the meals. You're also going to talk about 3 exercises that parents and grandparents like to do, and 3 activities that kids like to do. So make a plan to do an activity that you both like for 60 minutes a day. Go ahead to the activity tables now. Did you like planning out the meals? And did you find it easy to use the MyPlate to help you? And what are the favorite exercises that you found that each other liked? Did you find that moms and dads and grandparents like to do different exercises than you do, than children do? And what is your favorite exercise and why do you like it? Parents, it's very, very important to model behaviors to your children. So the things that you do is going to encourage them to do the same thing. So encourage exercise and have a positive attitude about it, and help the kids start young being active. I hope you found some activities that you both enjoy doing together so that you can set up some time to play and exercise together. Well, we have been on a real journey today. So let's review what we've learned. We found out that there are many things that lead to an unhealthy weight, and these include poor diet, low intake of fruits and vegetables, high intake of sugar drinks like soda, juice, and tea. We also learned that low exercise and a lot of sitting while watching TV or playing on the computer leads to unhealthy weight. There are other factors that lead to unhealthy weight too. But the treasures that we found are healthy habits that can help us achieve and keep a healthy weight. And these habits should be practiced every day. They include using the Dietary Guidelines for Americans and MyPlate to help you plan healthy, balanced meals. Remember to strive for 5, eating 5 portions of fruit and vegetables each day. You tried some new food today and planted vegetables to grow at home. And remember, half of your MyPlate should be fruits and vegetables. And we also learned 2 words together to help you remember to exercise. What were those words? Let's move. That means that we're going to exercise together for 60 minutes each day. And when we remember to move, we will practice spending less time doing sitting activities. The last habit is to drink plenty of water while staying away from sugary soda, juice, and sugary drinks. Well, there's lots of things that we can do together. Healthy families do a lot of things. They're active together, A. B, they bond by spending quality time together. C, they cook by planning meals and shop together, preparing food and eating together. D, they decrease screen time. And E, increase exercise every day. And the last thing is that healthy families eat 5 portions of fruits and vegetables each day. Thank you so much for attending, and I'll be up here to answer any questions you might have.